You got all these half-ass Jack and Dandies running around about white supremacy this, and white supremacy that, and we're gonna take the fight to them. Man, shut the fuck up. You people are a joke. Let me tell you something. These people have been talking this crap for damn near 100 years. Marcus Garvey, everybody go out if you got the chance and read this one letter. It's called The True Enemy of the Negro by Marcus Garvey. Just read it. It was written over almost 100 years ago, and everything he said back then was relevant right now. It's still relevant. See, these people don't want to stop white supremacy. They don't want to stop white supremacy at all, and they never have. They go out, they watch John Henry Clark. They go out and bootleg Tariq Nasheed's stuff and say he should give it out for free, but then they're trying to sell it. It's like, and I'm not saying to do this, but if what this guy was doing was so fucking bad, why don't you take his video, bootleg it, or excuse me, take his video, buy it, and then give it out to other people for free to spread the information, or take the knowledge from the video and spread that. Because, I mean, the shit that he's giving out on his fucking radio shows is the same shit that's in the video, and he lets them post the videos of his radio show all over the net. The reality is this. Here's the deal. These people take fucking hidden colors, and they take John Henry Clark speeches, Malcolm X speeches, they take all the information from this, and they use this shit to either bootleg and make money, or to get bitches. That's what it's all about. Talking to chicks. Get those Afrocentric chicks. Oh, did you know this? Did you know that? Blah, 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 man. Baby, let me tell you about the real rules of racism. So, blah, blah. That's what these niggas are trying to do. They don't give a fuck about building a business. Because if a black person builds, if an American black builds a business, a lot of blacks don't want to go into that business. They don't want to go in that business. They want to stay the hell away from it. They don't trust it. Unless it's a barbershop, a soul food restaurant, or a barbecue shack, they ain't going in there. Unless it's owned by a Dominican, a Jamaican, or a Nigerian, or some other person that's not an African American. Matter of fact, one of the things back in my old channel, I've been on this channel on this site for since it started. And I used to have like, I don't even know, like 500 subscribers and like well over 100,000 views before they shut me down. And one of the things that they used to do to discredit me was trying to say I was an American black. That was it. Nothing else. She's just African American. That's all it took from African Americans that I'm an African American. If you can prove somebody's a black American, fucking what he has to say. That's literally the mentality. It's a horrible mentality. They won't go to your business if you're an African American. I remember they opened a video game arcade in Seattle because some of the arcades, they were racist. They were kicking the blacks out. It was like, we don't want you people here. You're loitering. Even if they were playing video games, they're just kicking them out because they're black. So this black guy, he knew that shit, so he started up an arcade. It was a nice arcade, had nice video games. People start calling it the ghetto arcade. Nobody wants to go to the ghetto arcade. It's ghetto. We want to go over there. The real reason they want to go over there is because they want to hang out with other races and hopefully pick up somebody of another race and date out and get away from the black community. That's what it is. But like I said, I have no problem dating other races. I like blondes and redheads. That's what I mostly fuck with. But I'm not trying to escape being black. A lot of these niggas want to escape being black. A lot of this fight white supremacy crap. A lot of this crap is basically Negroes trying to escape the black community. And it sounds crazy to people, but it's not. See, here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to end white supremacy. They don't want to have a black economic climate because it would hurt their position as fake black leaders. It would hurt their position as local race pimps like pastors and whatnot. It will mean that you're in control of your own future, which a lot of blacks don't want to have to do. They like the excuses and the victimhood. And blacks who really do want those things, they'll fight them and try to discredit them and destroy them, like they killed Malcolm X, like they sabotaged Marcus Garvey, like they sabotaged Martin Delaney, Like they tried to sabotage Booker T. They don't. These people don't like that stuff. And there's a lot of these people. They just want to better their own position in white society. That's what they really, really want. That's the true goal of all these blacks that say this stuff. Because if you actually give a real strategy for building an economic base for blacks, the first thing they're going to say is, well, that's you just want to separate people. You just want to cause division. You just want to spread hate. I have a white girlfriend, or I have an Asian boyfriend, and you're just spreading hate. And it's like, what did that have to do with opening a black store? Because there are Chinatowns and little Saigons and little Italies all over America. Are they spreading hate? It's not stopping those motherfuckers from being you. So how the fuck would having a black part of town where you could go and work for yourselves, how in the hell is that going to stop you from dating them? What is your real problem with this? Because look, there are people in Chinatown. Some of them are citizens that have been here for decades, and they don't speak no English. Because I've dated Vietnamese girls who their parents was here, they was born here, and they don't speak no damn English. They don't have to speak English ever in their life. They will never have to speak English because they work in their own community. They're in their own fucking community. And they don't have to leave. They are Asians in America. If you don't believe me, take your ass down to Rainier Valley right now and go see it for yourself. And their kids speak fluent Vietnamese, fluent Chinese. They don't have to learn English. They know English to communicate with their friends and shit, but they don't have to learn that shit. They don't even have to go to college. They can work in their own community and make just about as much as somebody who works in the mainstream society. They can make the same amount of money. And blacks used to have that. And there was no reason to get rid of that after segregation. That's why you can't vote with your dollar now. You can't vote with your dollar. You can't boycott now. Who cares if you boycott? Nobody cares. Shut up. We're going to boycott. So, we got Asians. We got internet markets. So we can start marketing in fucking Manila. And that'll make up for what you don't have. We can start marketing in China. That's what they do now. We go internet to China and sell Jordans in China. You boycott Michael Jordan, we go sell the shoes in China to the motherfuckers that made it for $3 for the same price. We'll just sell them back. Australia, hell, they mark it up like 200% and sell it to them guys. We don't need you. We'll sell it in Africa. Fuck you. That's where they're at, man. It's a global game, and you guys have basically cut yourselves off at the knees for no goddamn reason. For no goddamn reason other than self-hatred and a lack of confidence and a lack of faith in your own people. You people have no faith in your own people. You pretend to, but you don't. But there are some that do. Like in Detroit, they're not going to talk about it, and I hope they don't. I don't even want to talk about it right now. I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it. But in Detroit, a lot of the startups are black. A lot of blacks are revitalizing the Detroit economy. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, black people black people are capable of doing this stuff, but a lot of people they're just trying to avoid it. They're just trying to avoid it so that they can be a part of white society and hopefully become white. And the more Afrocentric they are, the more full of shit they are. Like, I got a problem with black girls' attitudes, man. Black girls got attitude. Nice black girl comes up. Hey, what's going on? Bitch. White bitch with attitude comes, hey, what's going on, girl? We ain't playing so hard here, man. I like that feisty shit. Fuck, man, these guys are full of crap. They're full of crap. They are full of crap. That's all it is. They're going to keep running around here sabotaging blacks that want to do something for themselves. And when I talk about blacks, we're only talking about American blacks. So I want to hear you, Caribbean and people come to America. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm talking about American blacks. These people don't like to go to their own people. They'll go to you. They'll go to me. They're not going to go to their own people. They aren't. You open a black American grocery store in East New York, And ain't nobody gonna go in there unless they see Arabs and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans behind the counter. So if you're an African American and you want to build a conglomerate, put the money together, get it going, and then hire a bunch of white people and Dominicans and Asians, or you're not going to make any money. Nobody's going to go to your store. If you do that, you'll become successful. But in all seriousness, yeah, blacks really don't want to stop white supremacy, and that's a problem that needs to be addressed. It's like you watch stuff, like you watch these guys who take the time to put out this information. It's like they're wasting their time. They're literally wasting their time creating this stuff, telling these people all this information. I watch. The thing is, I watch like the Hidden Colors thing. I didn't know who this guy was when they started talking. I just heard more of this and more of that, more of this. These people who were talking shit to me. And they would send me to these links. This is how I saw Hidden Colors. This is fucked up. But this is how I saw Hidden Colors. And this is why I kept telling the dude that you need to work out a licensing agreement with YouTube so that you can get ad dollars for your videos, because they're just going to keep putting them up. And here's what they do. Somebody's going to watch this video and tell them. And I hope you do. Please tell them. Here's what they do, dude. They'll send the video to someone like me because all they hear from me is Afrocentrism is dumb. I hate black people. That's all they hear because they're stupid, because of the educational system. Plus, they were all taken from the really dumb tribes in Africa. Anyway, here's what they do. They'll send you a link. They're like, man, you need to watch this, man, because I don't really have nothing to refute you, no. So here's something that's gonna refute you. And then they'll show me a link to this, and I always click it, and it's some shit of like real brothers saying the truth, or things that be real and real shit, nigga, and it'd be Hidden Colors. The whole fucking movie. And so I thought it was just some little weird ass, cheap ass YouTube documentary. I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. I didn't know nothing about it until I watched his videos. And every series is up. It gets taken down after a while, but yeah, it just keeps getting put up over and over and over under different names on unlisted YouTube videos. And they use it to argue on the internet and for information to talk to chicks. They're not going to use it to build businesses. They're not going to use it to help themselves or their community. They're only going to use it to fight and to talk to bitches. That's all these people want to do is fight, fuck bitches, and watch TV. That's what a lot of these niggas that watch this kind of stuff do. Blacks that really want to go out there and help their own kind. I'm going to tell you what, here's what you really do. Get yourself a white mentor that'll put up with you. Learn as much as you can from that guy or an Asian guy. Learn as much as you can from ethics to operations. Learn all that shit and then spread that around the kingdom and benefit yourselves. Because anything else is going to kill you. You need to build a nation within a nation. You need to do what Marcus Garvey actually said to do. You need to actually just do that. You don't need to make a stupid ass movement, because you saw what happened to Yahweh and Yahweh. They shut his black ass down and took all his businesses. You need to create what you had before. You don't have to leave America and go to Africa. Nobody ever said that shit. He said he was building a shipping company because he realized that industrialization was happening and blacks were on the land, or were not a part of it. They were not a part of it. No, none of them. There were no black shipping. I don't think there still are any black shipping companies. So he was trying to change that. He wasn't trying to put blacks on a ship and send them back to Africa. He was trying to stop colonialism, and he was trying to get blacks to network and create an economic base for themselves. And that's what you have to fucking do. You're voting, and I have a dream crap is a lie, and it's a scam written by people that work for whites who want to keep you in your fucking place. And you don't want to hear that shit. And they're trying to do it to Hispanics now, too. I swear to God, they're trying to do it to Hispanics. I've seen them trying to do it. It's not working because they're not stupid, but it's working on you guys. And only you're the only ones, and maybe Filipinos, that are falling for this shit. You're the only ones. It's a goddamn shame. So anybody that tells you that creating a black economic base is hate and separatist ideology, he's your enemy. Treat him as such. Because none of this stuff's going to kill America. This doesn't mean you have to leave America. It just means doing for self to protect yourself from the onslaught of ass rape that's coming down the pipeline, and it's coming. It's coming. Hell, for you, it's already here. Let's keep it real, bitch.